What are you doing? Hi. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, what are you doing? You're just the cutest. Yes, you are. Hi, MB. Good morning. Oh, thank you. How are you today? Hi, Susanna. MB using emojis. Thank you. Hi, Scott. Welcome. Oh, good morning to you. Oh, thank you so much, Scott. I'm here with me and Dave. Oh, the camera's going in and out, isn't it? Hi, Mary. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Good morning. Good morning. It's me and Daisy. Me and Daisy. Hello, Susanna, Mary, MB, Scott Smith. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Larry. Good morning, Larry. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. It's May 7th. 1 week into May already. Hi, everybody. Feedy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Just a greeting to everyone before continuing the job. Thank you, Feedy. Welcome. Yes, MB, the canal is beautiful, isn't it? Let me put Daisy down. Hold on. Okay. See, the canal ends right there. And then if you go out this way, and you go out there, there's another canal. And then you take that canal, and it takes you out to the ocean. Takes you to the ocean, yeah. Mary says good morning to Larry. And B says we finally have a day with no rain. Oh, that's great. Yay. Are you gonna get out? Are you making plans for the day, MB? MB says good morning to Feedy. Feedy's feeling the love. Wait a minute, I don't have my glasses on. Yes, Feedy's feeling love. Good. Larry says good morning to Mary. MB says good morning, Larry. Larry says good morning. Feedy. I think Feedy. Larry says good morning to MB. MB says beautiful. Oh, thank you. Hi, Pro Gaming. You loved the video? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to take Harvey on a walk later. We've had to skip due to all the rain. Oh, good. Have a great walk. Harvey, I love that name. MB, is that your dog? That's so cute. Colester? Chloe. Chloe, I'm sorry, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Welcome. Hello to you, too. Hi, Tina. Feedy's laughing. Hi, everybody. MB says good morning, Tina. Larry says, I loved your live yesterday, Larry. I really enjoyed your singing and your guitar playing. Oh, I know, Mary. Isn't Larry wonderful? He really is. And that guitar, the acoustic guitar, there's something so beautiful about it. And Larry's voice, he's fantastic. Yes, Harvey's my golden retriever. I got my glasses on. I could see it now. Harvey, I love that. Harvey, that is such a cute name for a dog. And B says hi to Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Hi, everybody. Hi, Chandler. Chandler, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Ready, everybody. Chandler, Chandler. You're playing Pokemon, Tina? Oh, that's good. Hello, Echo. Living my best life at 60. Good morning. She says, I'm listing, editing videos. Thank you. Hi, Stitch Lover. Stitch Lover's here, everybody. Say good morning. Hi, Stitch Lover. How are you today? MB says, good morning, best life. Yeah, best life. Her name is Echo. MB says, hi, Chandler. Oh, MB, I love those emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stitch Lover says you're horrible. Oh, no. What is the matter, young lady? You are always down in the dumps. We need to cheer you up. MB says, I like how you let us vote on the emojis. It's a lot of fun. Oh, good, MB. Thank you. It's there every day. And we're gonna, the ones that you guys vote, we will use if we grow, if we get more members, and we can add emojis. And if we do, the ones you guys pick are the ones we're gonna use. Thank you, MB. I have to ask the question, did you used to be a teacher? I did not. I was not a teacher, no. You want to know what I did do, though? I was a welder. I worked in an automotive plant for almost 30 years. And I did probably 80% of the jobs in that place. Hi, Burns. Burns, Burns, Burns. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Hi, everybody. Burns, Burns. Nice to see ya. Nice to see everybody. Thank you for being here. We have quite a few planes going up this morning. Yes, I was, Mary. Hey, Mary. I posted a video for Love Hearts members only. And in there, at the very end, there's a picture of me at work. I just posted it like last Saturday or something. But I'm assuming you got a gifted membership of the high tier, the Love Hearts. And the Love Hearts, they get exclusive photos. And you could go look at those. And you'll see, I'm in my coveralls and everything. I have a radio on because I was on the emergency response team. But it's at the very, very end of the last photo dump for the Love Hearts. James says, hi. Hi, James. I did weld. Yes, I did. I was certified AWS. Yes, I was. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Nikki, how are you? Nikki, I played one of your long streams yesterday for you. MB says, oh, cool, I'm going to check it out. Yeah, check out those, the photo dumps, you guys. It's photos from my personal phone. Photos I save, photos I keep, photos I take. MB says, hi to James. Hi, James. I don't feel good. You feel fat. Oh, girl, you're a struggling teenager, aren't you? I understand. Okay, Daisy, I'm going to check that out. You blew my mind. I thought you were a teacher or worked in the medical field. No, I worked in an automotive plant. That's so funny. Well, Mary, welcome, welcome. Take advantage of those membership perks while you have them. Play that daily pick poll, everybody. Play the, every day there's a trivia question quiz. Play that. Hi, James. Hi, James. Someone's giving us a whole lot of love. Thank you. Lots of love. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. And don't forget what we have today. It's tea time. Grab your coffee or your tea, your protein drink, your energy drink. Hi, James. You're giving me the love, James? Aw, thank you. And I give it right back to you, James. Sending lots of love out to everybody watching, everybody listening. Everybody, thank you for being here today. I was going to use the remote mic. I wonder if I should. Maybe I will. Okay, guys, can you give me like 3 minutes? I'm going to grab my remote mic. I think it works better. Thanks for the love, James. Daisy Dukes. All right, I did really grab the remote mic. You guys, I really did. But while I was there, I thought I would give out some memberships. So congratulations to everybody. Thank you, James. And they went to Sabine. Presley got one. Joji got one. Toby got one. And Minnie got one. Awesome. Yes, welcome new members. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Tina. Hi, Rebecca. How are you, girl? James, someday I will get one. You will, James. We're going to do 5 more tomorrow during the puzzle. Tomorrow, puzzle time, we're going to do 5 more. And don't forget, on Sunday, we are doing a live stream, members only. And we are going to talk about depression and anxiety. That is Sunday at 2 p.m. Rebecca says, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for stopping in, Rebecca. James says, I need that. You need that? Okay. Hi, James. Rebecca says hi to MB. Mary's using the emojis. Thank you, Mary. So's Minnie. Thank you, Minnie. Welcome. Brylon Farm. Good morning, Stacy. How are you? Rebecca says hi, everyone. James, so I hope we are giving away 5 more memberships tomorrow night at 8 p.m. during the puzzle. I'm good, Stacy. How was your day? Did you go to Mississippi? Okay, can you hear me? All right, let's try this again. Hi, Reinhardt. The Reinhardt's channel. Thank you very much. Hi, Reinhardt. Welcome. Stitch Lover says, I will get a membership someday. You will. Stacy might have a thunderstorm, Tina says. Reinhardt's good morning. Everyone have a blessed day. Thank you, Reinhardt. You too. Audio and video are clear. Good, thank you. You took mom to visit my dad's sister. Oh, that's nice, Brylan. See the bird, you guys? There's two of them. Hello, Minnie. Yeah, it's really nice, you guys, right now. Daisy, thank you for sharing. I work in the medical field, still working. One day I will retire and maybe move right next to you in Florida. You're so cute, Mary. Thanks for being here. Reinhardt says you're very welcome. Lee's here, Magnetic North Adventure, says hi, Mary. Hi, Lee. How are you? Excuse me, you guys. Trying to clear my throat. Thanks for the membership. You are welcome, Minnie. Welcome, welcome. MB says, Reinhardt. Hi, Reinhardt. Good to see you. Rebecca says, hey, Magnetic. Magnetic says, hi, Reinhardt. Hi, everybody. Lee says, hello to Rebecca. Tina says, but we got to take Stacy all prepared. Oh, get Stacy prepared. Stacy's a big girl. She can manage. She's an adult. She'll be okay. Reinhardt said, hi, Rebecca. Lee says, hi, B313. Lee says, hi to Tina. MB says, hi, Magnetic Lee. Rebecca says, hey, Reinhardt. Lee says, hi, Stitch Lover. Squirrel Sniper, hey, buddy. How are you? Oh, man, thanks for coming in. Squirrel Sniper says, hey, Daisy May, looks another stunning day. It's beautiful. It's beautiful so far, yeah. It's really nice. Where do you look at the page to get a membership? It should somewhere say join. What kind of device are you on, James? Maybe that would help. Lisa, not too bad. Seems to be on the mend today. You're on the mend. Well, I'm glad you're on the mend, Lee. Reinhardt's channel says, thank you very much for the sub, the Reinhardt's channel. Thank you for being here. Magnetic North says, hi, Sniper. Lee says, hi, James. MB says, hi, Squirrel Sniper. Mary says, hello, Magnetic Lee. The Reinhardt's channel says, you are still awesome. You are all awesome. Sorry. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. We need to check you out more. Squirrel says, hey, Lee, good to see ya. Reinhardt says, hey, MB. Rebecca says, hey, Sniper. And we have a plane. Hold on, guys. The plane is really loud. Bryland Farm says that they're all good here. Pets and people are safe inside. Thank you for your concern. Tina, they're doing fine. Any plans? No. Yesterday we had plans to do a live stream around lunchtime, and we went to the park, and we just didn't. We sat there and just relaxed. So If you see us, you might see us. I don't know. Thank you for asking, Stacy. Reinhardt says, "Hey, Squirrel Sniper." Mary says, "Do you have any problems with alligators by you?" Um, no, but it is possible. The Reinhardt's channel. The Reinhardt's channel. Sending prayers. Thank you. Magnetic North says, "It's good to be here. I'm on my way home. Sadly, couldn't film my sites now. Very overgrown." Oh, okay. James says, "Okay, cool. Thanks." Tina says, "We had the first bear attack yesterday. I saw it on the news. I saw something about a bear. And I wasn't watching the news. Hmm, I think I put the TV on because we were going to be streaming for while we ate dinner. And it said something about a bear, but that's all I saw because then I turned it off. You're on a phone, James? All right. James, let me see if I can help you. Yeah, you can become a member for just 99 cents. Um, and that will get you into the live stream on Sunday. The live stream is for every member. Mary says sometimes you have to join the channel on your laptop or tablet. Yes, also yes. Chloe says, "How are you doing today, Daisy May?" Chloe, I'm doing good, thanks. How about yourself? Hi, Sabine. Welcome, girl. Stitch Lover says, "Where's the baby girl? I will show you her in just a minute." Magnetic North says hi to Chloe. James says bye. Lee says hi, Brylon Farm. Brylon Farm says, "Hey, Magnetic North." Squirrel Sniper, new job today. This large house needed a proper gardener. So I've 1 day a week here for probably the rest of my life. It's that big. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. Wait a minute, you're a gardener? That's another thing I always said if I would ever, if you could ever redo your life, there's two things I would want to be. One would be a park ranger. I want to work in like in the outdoors. I'd want to work in like a state park, a big state park, or gardener. I wish I could work doing people's gardens or have my own beautiful big garden. Oh my God, Squirrel Sniper, that's awesome. Wonderful. Congrats, man. Very cool. Lee says, "Hope everyone is well." Rylon says, "Tell more, Squirrel." Thank you for the gift of membership. Oh, you're welcome, Sabine. You're welcome. Hi, Sebastian. Sebastian says, "Hey, Daisy May and all." Hey, all. Hey, Sebastian. Good to see ya. Magnetic North says, "Hi, Sabine." Also, hello, Sebastian. Tina says, "Oh, come on, Robin. My poster is about to fall." I love you, Tina. Chloe says, "Liked and shared out, Daisy May." Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Sebastian says, "Hey, Magnetic North, sir." Sabine says, "Hello, Lee." Squirrel Sniper says, "Just cleared the driveway with the weeds and last year's leaves. Taken 3 hours flat out. They expect a full day, so I'm cracking on with more on my list here." Wow, Squirrel Sniper. Whoa, it's heavy duty. Be careful. Sabine says, "Hello, everyone." Magnetic North Adventures says, "Sebastian, I subscribe to you." Sebastian says, "Hey, Sabine and Chloe." Seems like hold on. It almost seemed like something just happened to my phone, didn't it? Like it got darker. Sebastian says, "Thank you. Right back at you, Magnetic." Magnetic. Chloe says, "Nice to meet everyone." Oh, it's good that you're here, Chloe. Thank you. Sabine says, I am trying for my cell phone. We are just on the way to Germany." Oh, how nice, Sabine. That is so cool. Magnetic North says, "Thanks." Sabine says, "I'll stop by later on again." Thank you, Sabine. Sebastian says, "Lovely to be here with one of my favorite places to chill." Ah, thank you, Sebastian. It's like something got darker. Maybe the sun went behind the cloud or something. I don't know. Rebecca says, "I have to go now. Bye. Have a great day." Bye, Rebecca. Take care. Everybody check out Rebecca. She's a sweet girl and she's a runner. She runs for good reasons. We love her. Thank you, Rebecca, for being here today. Sabine says, "Take care, everyone. Bless you all." Thank you, Sabine. Thanks for stopping in. Sebastian says, "Have a great day, Rebecca." Sebastian says, "Have a lovely day, Sabine." Magnetic North. Love this place too. Everyone is so friendly. I love to meet new people and those I already know. Yep, new people and old friends. That's right, Lee. Squirrel Sniper says, I'm an arborist. I work with trees. Was climbing every day for 15 years. The last 5, I'm more holistic and do everything needed in the garden from fencing, soft landscaping, ponds, planting, and schemes. Whoa, really? I never knew that about you. That is so cool. You know, I love plants and trees and flowers. I love all that stuff. Magnetic North says, take care, Rebecca. Have a good day. MB says, hello, Sabine. Good to see you. Hello, Sebastian, also. Sebastian says, hey, MB. And Brylan says, everyone is friendly or Tina takes care of them. That's right. That's right. You guys want to see Daisy? Show you Daisy. No, that's Daisy. You guys know Daisy. Brylan Farm says, do you have that on your channel, Squirrel Sniper? So cute. Can she get on the couch by herself? No, she can't. I put her up there and she barks to let me know she wants to get down. Magnetic North says, oh, hi, Daisy. She's comfy. She is comfy. And Kelly's going to do the same and have my tea. Cheers to you guys. Cheers, everybody. Enjoy your coffee or your tea or whatever you're drinking. Hey, Abigail. How are you today? Hi, Abigail. She says hi to B. Hi, Foxy. Welcome, Foxy. How are you? Sebastian says, hey, Abigail. Lovely to see you. Yeah, Abigail's a lovely person. She's just a very, very sweet, kind person. Hold on, guys. Okay. The Reinhardt's channel says, thank you very much for the sub. OMG, the Reinhardt's channel. Thank you. Foxy says, I'm good. Oh, Foxy, I'm glad to hear that. Sebastian says, hey, Mary. The Reinhardt's channel says, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Sebastian's getting love and prayers. Sebastian says, hey, Reinhardt's. Excuse me. Mary says, hello, Sebastian. Foxy says, I love y'all. We love you too, Foxy. I just dropped my spoon. It's like when you're in a restaurant, right? Sorry about that. Abigail says, hi, Mary. The Reinhardt's channel says, this is Steph. Hi, Steph. Welcome. Lee says, hi to Foxy. Abigail says, I'm doing much better today. Oh, that's good, Abigail. Hi, Nature Guy. Nature Guy, say everybody say good morning. Sebastian says, hey, Steph. Abigail says, hi, Nature. Lee says, hi, Nature Guy. Steph says, it's usually me or Jack supporting you all the Reinhardt's channel. Thank you, Steph and Jack. Nature Guy says hi to Magnetic Lee. Foxy says, I miss my sister. Oh, Foxy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sending you lots of love, Foxy. Lots of love and big hugs. Steph says, you're welcome. Oh, thank you for welcoming me. everyone, the Reinhardt's channel. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Nature Guy Eric. How are you, buddy? Mary says hello, Abigail. Hello, Abigail. How is everybody today? And you know what? It is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, and it is 8:31 a.m. The Reinhardt's channel, I'm sorry, Steph says, sorry, Foxy. Prayers to you and your family. Thank you, Steph. That's very nice of you. Praying for you, Foxy, says Tina. Lee says, I'm about to enter the low signal zone. Okay, Lee. Okay, Lee. No worries. At least the dog is doing better, Foxy. Oh, that's good. What have you been up to, Foxy? Haven't seen you in a little bit. MB says, good morning, nature. Sebastian says, thank you so much, Steph. Very kind. Everybody's so kind. And how Abigail always says, I love you guys. I'm going to say it too. I love you guys. You guys are great. Abigail says hi to B. Oh, Sonal. Hi, buddy. Sonal's here, everybody. Oh, good. So good to see you. How are you? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Magnetic says, hi, Sonal. Abigail says, hi, B. Squirrel Sniper said, anyone read The Soul of the White Ant? I have not. Is it a good book? Abigail says, I feel blessed with you guys. I do too, Abigail. I do too. Sonal says, I'm doing well. Oh, I'm so glad. Lisa's back now, was going through Woodland. Well, thanks for being here, Lee. Thanks. MB says, hi, Abigail. Brylon says, hello, Sonal. Sebastian says, I love you guys. So kind of welcoming. Thank you, Sebastian. We love you guys too. Abigail says, amazing family. Yes, indeed. Sonal says, hi, Brylon Farm. Nature Guy says, we love you, Abigail. Abigail says, I feel blessed with you guys. You took the words right out of my mouth, Abigail. I feel blessed with you guys too. Sonal says, hi, Abigail. Abigail says, I'm going to keep on pushing. That's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Just keep on keeping on. Squirrel Sniper, a free PDF, is available on many sites. It's a published research on termites and particularly the queen. Ooh, termites are very common down here. Chloe says, just leaking in the background, but I'm happy to support. Lurking? Thank you. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Thank you. Sebastian says, Daisy, I'm waiting for the bodyguard guy from yesterday. He was so funny. I forgot his name. His name is Xfinity Gamer. He's great, isn't he? Yeah, he's great. We can't talk about him, though, Sebastian, because he may be lurking. You know, he may be out there. Asono says, hi, Chloe. Sebastian says, it's up to you, Chloe. Abigail says, hi, Chloe. Can I please have some links in chat so I can subscribe to it? Yeah, let me, here, hold on. Oh, I can't do it there. Hold on, Chloe. There you go, Chloe. You can make friends now. Someone says, Sebastian, yup. Squirrel Sniper, did you know the male flies only once in in his lifetime? When he lands, his wings detach, so he needs to be within distance of his female. No, really? Someone says, hello, squirrel. Sebastian says, makes you feel loads better, Sonal. Squirrel said it could take a day's flight or just 10 meters. Wow, really? How? Okay. And so then how long does he live? You said once he lands, he's there for a lifetime. I mean, does he live like a day? Does he live like a week? Does he live like a year? Interesting, Squirrel Sniper. I love that stuff. Nature Guy says, hello, Chloe. Foxy says, because of all the people I've lost, I've learned to appreciate friends and family and life way more. You know what, Foxy? I am going to pin that because that is the message, right? That is the message. Squirrel says, nope, he lives with the queen. Wow. Sonal says, hi, Foxy. Squirrel Sniper says, greetings, Sonal. Daisy May, what time is it for you? My time is 13:37. We have 8:37 a.m. Chloe, where are you? Obviously, you're in the UK, right? Over that way? Abigail says Blue Squad. Blue Squad. Sebastian says Chloe the same. Abigail says 8:37. Foxy's got to go. All right, Foxy, thanks for being here. Have a good day, okay? Good to see ya. Mary's using emojis. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. We are one happy wrench family. Uh, Abigail says hi to Mary. Welcome, welcome, everybody. The best day ever, says Abigail. Chloe says true. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Abigail says me too. We have 79 degrees, you guys. It is already 79 degrees. 79. It's going to be a hot one. It was hot yesterday. Abigail says, I love you guys. Sona says, Sebastian, me too, but I don't like a wrench thrown at me. No wrench throwing. No wrench throwing. Squirrel says, and what's the magic is the queen lives in a chamber. The doorway just small enough for the worker ants and not soldiering ants. Wow, really? Wow. Mary says, hello, Abigail. Abigail says, I love you guys. The wrench, 55 degrees here, going up to 75. Oh, 75 is beautiful, MB. No wonder why you're going to get out there and take a walk. Nice. Abigail's going to keep pushing. You do that, Abigail. I love your watch band. Oh, thank you. I don't know why it seems all of a sudden it got really dark, doesn't it? That was a gift. That watch band was a gift. It's fading, though. It used to be really red. All right. Abigail says, I love you, B. Sebastian says, Someone reminds me of Monkey Wrench Foo Fighters. Ophia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. MB says, love you too, Abigail. Grateful we connected. Yes. Abigail's so sweet. Abigail says, hi, Louie. Sebastian says, hey, Ophelia. Hope you're well and rested. Sonal says, hey, Sebastian, are you laughing? Abigail says, thank you so much, B. Sonal says, hi, Ophelia. Tina says, what? Sebastian says, cold here in Plymouth, Daisy stormy. Aw. Well, enjoy our weather. Abigail says, hi, Tina. Sonal says, hi, Tina. What is your everyone's favorite memory, says Abigail. What is everyone's favorite memory? Of you, Abigail, do you mean? Sebastian says, hey, Tina. Squirrel says she grows by being fed. And she keeps growing and growing until one day she's found in another chamber that's big enough for the next feed and grow. And she's 10 times the size of the soldier ants. Wow. Squirrel Sniper said, and no doorways are broken. That is so interesting. That is so cool. Very, very interesting. Sebastian says, Abigail, mine is childhood playing summer seemed warmer and longer. Yeah, that's for sure. Tina says, it's stormy today for everyone. Will they make it? Someone says, I'm glad I finally got some sun today. I'm hoping it doesn't rain. Abigail says, nice. I hope it doesn't rain too. We have another plane. Yeah, Sebastian says, Abigail, what's yours? What's your favorite memory? Ophelia says, I'm going walking. Oh, have a great walk. Chloe says, I have successfully subscribed to everyone. Much love and respect to you all. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Yes, everybody make new friends. Keep your old friends, make new friends, grow. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too, Abigail. Ophelia says, hey, everyone. Sebastian says, Chloe, how sweet, and thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's so dark. Seemed like it got so dark all of a sudden. So I want to show you something. So this is my watch band. I don't know if you can see it though. See the difference in the colors? This part gets the sun. Look how red it is at the bottom. And same with over here. Look at how faded this is. This is all faded, but this is what it looked like. See how red it is? The part that goes in the sun, you can see it's fading. All right, sorry about that. I just thought I'd show you. I just noticed it. Like, wow, my watch band is fading. All right, where was I? Abigail says, I got Chloe. Sonal says, I'm sub to Ophelia. Chloe needs 3 more subs to go live. Oh, come on, everybody. Nature Guy says, thank you so much, Chloe. Squirrel Sniper says, how I've been saying about geoengineering for 20 years and been called everything under the sun, I'm sure. And now the government have come out and it explains how they have a project in dimming the sun. Wow. Very, very interesting. MB says, oh, I see that they do fade surprisingly fast, the watch band. Yeah, well, I've had this watch band for years, but I never knew it was faded like that until just now. That's why I showed you guys. I'm like, whoa, the very, very ends are completely red. Crazy. That's because the sun down here is so strong. Thank you, Chloe, says Sonal. Thank you, says Ophelia. You're welcome, says Sonal. MB says, I'm lucky if mine lasts 6 months before fading, but I wear the same one all the time. Yeah, I switch it on and off. I have quite a few different ones. People buy them for me as gifts for my birthday or Christmas or whatnot. And I used to switch them out all the time, but yeah, I'm getting kind of lazy with that. So I hear you. Chloe says, no worries. Abigail says, never give up on yourself. True, Abigail. I agree, says Sebastian. Yeah, Abigail says, thank you so much. And I'm cleaning my house. That cleaning girl, she's always cleaning. Good for you, Abigail. Mary says, Daisy, can you put in some links so I could sub to some channels? I can't do that while I'm streaming, you guys, but you guys can. Mary, if you touch the blue name, does it say go to channel? Ophelia just stopped by to show some support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chloe says positive vibes only. I cannot go live yet. Sebastian says, Abigail, you're working out with Jace again. I enjoyed it. Abigail says, nice. Sebastian says, Chloe, what content you thinking of putting out? Sonal says, I'm planning to do a sunset stream if it doesn't rain. notifications. Let me go right check right now. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, I do. Um, Chloe says, I don't know. Tina says, you got this. MB says, very true, Abigail. I love your motivation. Sebastian says, I have no friends in person, but lots on here and Yogi, so I feel blessed. Isn't Yogi great, you guys? He is. Well, welcome, Sebastian. I hope we're friends now. I hope you can come on over and talk with us, visit with us. Thank you for being here. And don't forget, we do puzzles tonight at 8 p.m. Mary, no, it doesn't work, Daisy. Okay, okay. Hold on, Mary. Okay, Mary, try it now. Abigail says, I love you guys. And she likes to paint. Sonal says, Sebastian, I think I met you in Toy Pups and Yogi's channel. Oh, probably, Sonal, yeah. Sebastian says, we are, Daisy May. Oh, good. So, oh, good, Sebastian. Good. All right, Mary, try it again, okay? Toy Pups, yeah. Sebastian says, we did, I remember. Abigail says, nice. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday, by the way. There you go, Mary. Okay, good. I'm sorry about that. Scully Pop, welcome, buddy. Scully Pop. Oh my goodness. I was checking out your channel yesterday. Amazing stuff. Amazing. If anybody is not subscribed to Scully Pop, you need to go check him out. It's a really good channel. Sorry, guys. We had a plane. Scully Pop. Sono, Sebastian. I sometimes forget things. Me too, you guys. You know, I'm older. I forget stuff. If I forget your name and have to ask you again, don't get mad. If I have to have something repeated because I didn't hear it, don't get upset. Tina says, I might sleep through the storm so I can fight the pain. Scully Pop says, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I will be back. I want to sit down with your channel and just like sit down and enjoy it, not watch 25 other things. So I definitely will be back. All right, sorry. Another plane. Sonal says, hello, Scully Pop. Sebastian says, hey, Scully Pop. Hope you're having a lovely day. Scully says, hey, Sonal. Hey, Tina. Hey, Sebastian. Sonal says, sub to Scully. Sebastian says, me too. Lisa Smiles a lot is here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Scully says, thank you, Sonal. Sonal says, Daisy May, I will never get upset. Nature Guy's typos make me smile all the time. Just kidding, Nature Guy. Just kidding. Chloe says, I think that I would have to wait until 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. Mary says, Abigail, I just subbed to your channel. Scully says, thank you, Sebastian. And the same. Tina says, why do we get planes so much? And Scully says, hi, Lisa. Because there's a small aircraft airport right down the road. All these rich people have their planes. They have to have their planes. Sonal says, you're welcome, Scully. Hello, Share Bear. Share Bear's here. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Share Bear. Daisy, you have a great voice for radio, I think. Oh, thank you. You know who else does? Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull. Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull. If you guys are not subscribed to him, check him out. He should be a DJ. He's got a great radio voice. Thank you, Sebastian. Abigail says hi to Share Bear. Sebastian says Share Bear, hey. Sona says hello, Share Bear. Share Bear says hi, everybody. Scully says hi, Share Bear. Who's everybody today? Abigail says thank you, Mary. Share Bear says hi, Scully. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, 8:51 a.m. East Coast time, United States. Yes, Share happy anniversary. How was it? Did you guys have a wonderful day? Scully says, I've never heard someone read the chat so elegantly. Oh, thank you, Scully. Abigail says, I got Mary. Lisa says, hi, Share Bear. Mary says, hello, Share Bear. Abigail says, happy anniversary, Share Bear. Share Bear says, Sonal, it was good, uneventful, but it was good. Sebastian says, Abigail, do you go live sometimes? Share Bear says, thank you, Abigail. Sebastian says, hey, Lisa, how are you? Abigail says, I watch. Share Bear says, thank you, everyone. Sonal says, Share Bear, nice. Yes. Happy anniversary. Shira and her husband have been together, married for 25 years, you guys. 25 years. Shira and her hubby. That is really, really a wonderful thing. Cheers to you guys. Shira sending us some love. Abigail says you're welcome. Sebastian says nice. Lisa says, Sebastian doing okay. Abigail says, and I'm painting. Nature Guy says, I'll be back, everyone. I have to feed the fur babies and let them out. Thank you, Nature Guy. Have fun. Scully says, hey, Nature Guy. Abigail says, hi, Nature Guy. Sebastian says, walls or picture, Abby? Yeah, do you like to paint walls or pictures? Sherbert says, hi, Nature Guy. Sonal says, hi, Nature Guy. Mary says, God bless, 25 years. You don't hear that a lot. You do not. You're right, Mary. Sebastian, Daisy May, do you have a boat out front? We do not. We do not have a boat. We used to. We used to have one, but we don't anymore. Sherbert says, Mary, thank you. You really don't anymore, unfortunately. That's so true. Someone's using the emojis. Thank you, guys. Use those emojis. Use those emojis, everybody. Use them. They're so pretty. And there's so many cute ones coming out. And make sure all you members head over to the post tab and play the emoji pick poll, the daily emoji pick poll for members. Also, there's a daily trivia question quiz for everybody. Check it out underneath the post tab. Somebody told me a boat is like having a hole in the water in which you throw money. That's true. But it's no different than a car. These people drive their boats like cars, you know. They're going to dinner, they hop in the boat, and they go to a restaurant that has a dock, and they dock their boat and they have dinner. They go, they go listen to music at a bar and they dock their boat. Chloe says, there's my YouTube channel. Thank you, Chloe. The Gamer Games here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Games. How are you? The Gamer Games. Welcome. Abigail says, I pick a panda. Did you? Good. You were right. Sebastian says, hey, the gamer. The gamer says, I am Chloe's friend. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sona says, hi, Gamer Games. Abigail says, hi, Gamer Games. Lisa says, must be nice. Right, Lisa? I know it. It must be. Tina says, I did that. Sebastian, I have a small boat, me and the two boys, but it needs burning. It's not sea ready yet. Oh, that's nice, though. The Gamer Game says hi. Abigail says yes. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Please, if you guys would, hit that like button too. Um, we really appreciate any and all support. And one way is hitting that like button. So YouTube will put us out to maybe more people. Are you here, B? Says Abigail. The Gamer Games, welcome. I just hit you up with a subscription. All right, so I just hit you up. So we should be good. Chloe says, make sure you leave a like and share out. Daisy May, please, and thank you. The Gamer says, hi, Chloe. Chloe says, hello, usual. Sebastian says, Daisy, I've decided I'm going to go live very soon and do pub reviews. I feel ready now. Oh, Sebastian, wait, let me make sure I have you. I want to see. Hold on, let me check. I have subscribed to you, and now I have all notifications turned on, Sebastian. Great, because I would love to see that. When we were in Scotland, we were, oh my God, 2024, February 2024. We went in a couple different pubs. Oh, how beautiful. I want to watch. The Gamer Game says, cool, Sebastian. Shiver says, I just sub Sebastian. Me too. I'm sub to him. I was, but I would love to see that. And even if I can't make the live, I watch replays too, you know. I help channels grow. If you guys want to grow, I also want people to help me grow. We all help each other. Thank you so much. Oh, Sebastian, that would be great. The Gamer Games, I'm from Derbyshire, England. Welcome. We have a lot of England and UK friends here. We love it. We love them. We love their countries. Sonal says, I subbed to Gamer Games. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, everybody. That's so sweet. Thank you, everybody. Excuse me. Sebastian, I'm a Cornwall gamer a fair way away. I loved England, you guys, when we were there. Beautiful. I'd like to see more of Europe. I'd love to travel through Europe for about, oh, I don't know, maybe about 2 years. I'd like to go over there and just travel. Hey, a girl can wish, right? Cool. I haven't been to Cornwall for a while, says the Gamer Games. I lived in the Netherlands for 3 years, Scully. Oh, how wonderful. That's really cool. It's beautiful over there. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to go there too. The Netherlands. I'd like to go to the Netherlands. I'd like to go to Germany. Um, I'd like to see France, Spain, Portugal. I've been to England and Scotland and Ireland, but I would love to go back there too as well. Austria, I'd like to see. Oh, Switzerland is numero uno on my bucket list, but it will probably never happen unless I fall into a big pile of money someday. Right? I actually speak Dutch really well. You do, Scully? Wow. Solo says, I used to play Pokemon Gold when I was a kid and rage quit because I couldn't beat the third gym leader. Well, if you know all about Pokemon, Sono, you would get along really good with Tina. The Gamer Game says it's nice and sunny in England today. Oh, that's wonderful. When we were there in August a couple of years ago, and it was beautiful weather. Just beautiful weather. Good morning, Subby. Everybody say good morning to Subby. He said, good morning, Miss Daisy. Good morning, Subby. How are you guys? Hi, Subby. Hi, Tori, if you're there too. Hi, Tori. Abigail says, hi, Subby. Sebastian says, hi, Subby. Hey. Subby, how are you today? Welcome, welcome, everybody. And don't forget, if you're lurking, hit that like button. If you're working, hit that like button. And even if you're twerking, hit the like button. But if you're lurking and working and twerking, double tap your mobile device screen. And thank you so much. Subby says, hello, Abigail and Sebastian. The gamer says, I subbed to you, Daisy. Thank you, the gamer. I subbed to you too. Sebastian says, I've been to Edale Gamer. Subby says, I'm at work now. Oh, okay. Mary says, good morning, Subby. Lisa says, hi, Subby. Abigail says, hi, Lisa. Subby says, good morning, Mary. Abigail says, have a good day, Subby. Subby says, hello, Lisa. Mary says, how are you doing, Subby? Welcome, 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 everybody. Hit that like button if you guys would. It would really mean a lot to us. Abigail says, congratulations, Subby. Sebastian says, Daisy, are you based in Florida? Yes, Sebastian, this is Florida. Yes, this is East Coast Florida. We live on the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is, if you go down here and you turn left, the Atlantic Ocean is right there. And if we cross the big ocean, we get to England. Abigail says, cute couple. Yes. Subby's doing great. That's great, Subby. Sherbert says, hi, Subby. Cholesterol. Chloe says, Subby done. Sonal says, one of my friends lives in Florida. We're in Florida, Sonal. Lisa says, I told Nature Dog I was trying to twerk last night and made her laugh. No twerking. Abigail says, I'm moving to Florida. Sebastian says, Daisy, I was watching those huge water rats, but they're not called rats. I forget their name. What huge water rats? Sebastian, wait, what? What huge water rats? Mary says, good, Subby. Shimmer says, hi, Chloe. Sebastian says, Abigail, how amazing. Chloe says, connect and share the love. That's right, Chloe. Thank you. Scully says, if you twerk the like button 3 times, it's all good. Yes, it is. Hi, Cat and Jack. Cat and Jack's here. Everybody say hi and good morning. She says, hello, or hi, Daisy and Kelly. No twerking. I'm in the wrong place. No twerking, Cat and Jack. How are you, beautiful? And how's Jack today? Abigail says hi to Cat. Chloe says, hello, Share Bear. Share Bear says, hi, Cat and Jack. Yeah, everybody check out all these beautiful channels. Okay. Hey, Cat and Jack, nice chilling with you this morning. Yeah, Cat and Jack. Cat has a wonderful channel, you guys. She's in Tennessee, um, and she shows us her lovely views of where she lives, um, her beautiful dog, and her life, and we love it. We love her. Thank you for stopping in, Cat and Jack. Appreciate it so much. Someone says, Scully Pop, I smashed the like button with my pickaxe and it broke. Never knew the like button is hard as rock. So Cat and Jack's BRH is overwhelmed with the beauty Mother Nature hosts. Right, Cat and Jack? I know it. Almost every day I try to walk to the beach just to get a glimpse of the ocean and the sun coming up. And honestly, I'm in awe. I'm in awe when I go there. And that's why I share it out to the Love Hearts members. They get to see it too. Whenever I go now, I'm going to be posting you guys a short of that morning at the beach. And that today I posted. It was just beautiful. Cat and Jack, I know what you mean. It's just beautiful. Scully says my name is Petula after the famous singer. Or your cat's name, Petula. That's so cute. And the singer was Petula Clark, right? Sonal says hi, cat. As does Chloe. Scully says LOL, Sonal. Yes, Petula Clark. Thank you. Yes, I remember the name. I don't remember the singer. I don't know if I've ever heard the singer, but I know the name. Welcome, 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 everybody. Good morning and good morning. How is everybody? It is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, 9:08 a.m. in the morning here on the east coast of Florida. Well, everybody don't speak at once. Everybody's just relaxing. Sebastian says I was sipping a Dr. Pepper. You're a Dr. Pepper dude? My kids love Dr. Pepper too. My kids, they grew up on Dr. Pepper. I was never a big fan of it, but I do love a nice Coke or a Pepsi, that's for sure. Scully says, shoot, sometimes I read people to sleep and nobody is chatting. I am 4 away from 50 subs, says Chloe. But I think that I would have to wait until get to 1 day subscribers to live stream. No, you only need 50. You only need 50. Chloe, once you get 50, um, you have to like apply to go live. So pretend you're gonna go live and then they will do the process. And then once you're okay, then they will give you the feature. But you only need 50. Lisa says she's drinking. Chloe, can we get 4 subs? Easy. Absolutely. Daisy May, you need cooling down. What's the temperature in Celsius where you are? Celsius? Ooh, let me check. Let me check. Let me find out the temperature. There we go. All right. You want me to do it in Celsius? Okie dokie. 27. It's 27. 27 in Celsius. I never knew this did that. Now I know. Right, now I know. Chloe says, okay, thanks for the advice. I take that on board. You're welcome. Scully says, I've done over 300 lives, but I totally remember the first live I ever did. You do? I do not. I don't know. I don't remember it. Scully, you're a veteran, says Sebastian. Shaber says, Chloe, I just subbed with 2 channels. You have 50 subs now. Sebastian says, wow. Sonal says, I had a troll in my live stream and I was laughing. Sonal, Chloe, congrats. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Chloe says, thank you. Thank you, Chloe, for being here. Thank you for stopping in today. Chloe says, thank you. Lisa says, Chloe, I just subbed. Scully says, I'm spoiled. I have a graphic designer now, makes all my reading overlays and intros. Oh, you do? How nice. I wish I had somebody to help me because I don't know anything about technology and I struggle. I really struggle. There's so many cool ideas I have from my channel. And well, one is I don't want anybody else to steal my ideas, but two is I don't know how to get them onto my channel. Her name is Izzy Pop. And if you like what you see on my channel, she can totally help you. Wow. Very cool. I enjoyed your channel yesterday, that's for sure. It was really cool. I really liked it. And there's that other guy that does that music quiz over there on Saturdays. I just finally attended his, but I'm gonna see it more often. I can't remember his name, but what a great channel he has too. Scully says, just come to show one night. I'll hook you up with her info. Sonal, I don't like it when people steal my ideas either. Oh, Sonal, you know what? I've been coming up with some really cute ideas for my channel, and it just seems like people don't care. You know, they're just gonna take your ideas and run with them, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna start doing the same thing, I guess. I don't know what else to do. You know, I've been not doing things on my channel because others do them on theirs, but the gloves are off, I guess. It says try and do more shorts to get 50 subs and unlock live streaming. Like, what the hell? Hmm. Oh, you know what, Chloe? I don't know if the 50 subs goes actually like right away. It might take just a little while for YouTube to count. So just keep watching. Once you get 50, you should be able to do it. Scully says this Sunday at 7 p.m. we're having open panel reading of something I wrote, Grease for Breakfast, where Grease meets the Breakfast Club head on. Oh my God, that sounds so good. Anybody can try out, including you, Daisy. That's really cool. So Sunday at 7 p.m., what time is that here? Where I live, what time would that be? Kat says 24 hours to verify to go live. Yes. Okay, 24 hours. Thank you, Kat. Scully says 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Oh, I do crossword puzzles at 8 Eastern. I'll have to watch replays. That's probably why I don't be able to see your live, Scully's, because I'm probably live at the same time. I'll work on that. Let me figure something out. Yesterday, I was listening to your Wizard of Oz, and I only listened to a little bit because I had to go because I thought, you know what, I could sit here and listen to this for however long that it was. It was so good. It was so good. It was that good. We had an all-star cast for that. Oh, you did? Yeah, I only listened to a few minutes, but oh my goodness, it was so good. And that's when I'm like, because I was actually like channel hopping, like looking at people's content, watching, also listening to live streams. And when I came upon Wizard of Oz, I said to myself, I don't want to watch everybody's live streams and listen to everybody's videos while I'm watching this. So I'm going to come back to your channel just by itself because it's that good. Everybody check out Scully Pop. They even do the singing parts a cappella. Oh, I can't wait to see it all. I can't wait to see it. That is really cool. Very, very cool. You have an amazing channel. That's why they take your ideas. I know, but it hurts. It hurts when people take your ideas, especially when it's people that you know, are friends with. But it's the nature of the beast, and I understand. It just hurts. I'm just a little hurt. That's all. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. And honestly, I'm afraid to come out with my other ideas because I'm afraid someone else is going to steal them. But I'm just going to go for it. You know, I have ideas too. And if, if it's a free for all, well, then it's a free for all. You know, I love my channel. I love my subscribers. I love people that stop in, say hello. I love my members. And, I'm going to do right by my people. I'm not going to hold back on stuff because other people do it. You know, I've had ideas too. So moving on, everybody. We're moving on. So no, I watch other live streamers and I learn a lot about creating my own ideas. Yeah, you know, and I'm not creative, you guys. So the couple ideas I come up with, I don't want people stealing them, you know. And I've looked around on people's channels. The things I come up with are not what other people are doing. I'm not stealing other people's ideas. I'm creating my own. Scully says it's how genres begin. Think of it like this. You're an industry leader when someone takes your idea because they never do it as good as you. Thank you, Scully. But I'm just a little teeny tiny channel, you know? And I don't want to get great big. I don't need hundreds of thousands of followers. I don't need that. I'm trying to supplement my retirement, my pension by making a little bit of money on my YouTube channel. I make a little bit of money on my eBay channel and my Etsy channel. I'm trying. I'm trying to make a little bit of cash for myself. That's all. But you know what? I love my channel. I love the people who come to my channel. And just we got to change the subject because I'm just hurt. That's all. It just hurt me. Good morning, Coffee Cake. Welcome, honey. How are you? How would you know if I verify my phone number to unlock live streaming on here? I don't understand why though. Yeah, I don't know, Chloe. Maybe look up some videos, Chloe. Coffee Cake says, "Good morning, everyone. Hi, Coffee. Welcome. Good to see you." Scully says, "I'm with you. I try to create new things. Yeah, new things. You know that your members are going to enjoy and have fun with, and your viewers are going to enjoy, right?" Coffee Cake says, "Yes." Sonal says, "Coffee Cake with emojis." Thank you, Sonal. Shipper says, "Good morning, Coffee Cake." Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day, you guys. Hump day. 9:20 a.m. Coffee Cake says, "I'm happy to make it here. Sorry I missed you yesterday." No worries, Coffee Cake. My sleep and the music got me. Don't you worry, Coffee Cake. I'm glad you got some sleep. It's always good to see you whenever you are here, whenever you can make it. Someone says you're welcome. Lisa says, "Just do it. Tell them to go twerk." It's all good, you guys. You know what? I guess it's because it's been that way my whole life. Any little bit of something I ever did, somebody always had to copy me. Like, why? I don't get it. They will get cramps. It's all good. It's all good. Coffee Cake says hi to Lisa. Coffee Cake says hello, Share Bear and Sonal. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's all good. There's a beautiful laugh. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You're so sweet. You're the boss's Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake says hi, Lisa, with an emoji. Thank you. Use those emojis, you guys. Throw them all up there. You know, you can also use emojis when you're commenting on my shorts and videos. Mary says good morning to Coffee Cake. Someone says they will probably scream the word cramp 4 times. That's why they copy you. You lead like a, oh my God, Coffee Cake. Hi, roll calls, Kevin. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. He says, good morning, Miss Daisy May. Kevin, I wanted to tell you just yesterday when I was saying goodbye, I saw you pop on, and I'm so sorry we were getting off right then, but I did see you. I tried to say hi to you. I hope you heard it. Thank you so much for stopping in, though. Everybody say hi to Kevin. Coffee Cake says, Mary, hi. Sona says, hello, Kevin. Sherbert says, good morning, Kevin. Scully says, LOL, Coffee Cake. Mary's using emojis. Thank you, Mary. Coffee Cake says, hi, roll calls, Kevin. Using emojis. Use those emojis, you guys. They are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. And lots more to come. And make sure everyone heads over to the post tab. Everybody. There's a daily trivia question quiz for everybody. And for members, there's a daily emoji pick poll. Go play. Roll call scam. I was lurking. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you, Kevin. Lurk all you want to. Thank you. Coffee Cake says, hi, Scully. Mary says, hello to Kevin. Coffee Cake says, I'm going now. Be right back. Thank you, Coffee. The Reinhardt's channel. It's so beautiful out. Thank you very much. Thank you, Reinhardt's channel. Again, that is Steph, right? Steph? Kevin says, hey, Share Bear. Scully says, good day to you, Coffee Cake. Someone says, oh, shoot, I forgot about the emoji. I forgot to add the emoji. Yeah. There you go, Sonal. Thank you, buddy. Nature. Hi, Nature. How are you? She says, I am lurking also. Hello, everyone. I saw you over at Sunny Side Up, but I couldn't stay but a minute. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, girl. Kevin says, hello, Sonal. The Reinhardt's channel. Yes, Jack is at hockey practice. LOL. Aw, that's good. Steph and Jack. Steph and Jack and Cat and Jack. We have Steph and Jack and Cat and Jack. That might help me remember your name. Nature says, yes, love Sunny Side Up. I know it. She's so sweet. She is. Sonal says, hello, Nature Dog. Cabin says, hi, Mary. Oh, hey, Nature, are you there? Last night I was watching your live stream for just a few minutes, but it was on TV under Daisy's dad channel. I was watching you in bed. Just for a few minutes. I'm going to rewatch. I'm going to replay your stream from last night today. But I was there just for a few minutes before I went to bed. I mean, I was in bed, but before I went to sleep. Nature Dog says, hi, Sonal, roll call, and Foxy. The Reinhardt's channel says, thanks for the love. Sonal says, hello, Reinhardt. Mary says, hello, Nature. Nature says, oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you too. And, you know, even though you're monetized, I'm still going to play your stuff. What I'm thinking, though, is everybody talks about playing the playlist. And I notice when I play a playlist, you get more ads. So, Nature, I think I'm going to start playing your playlists. That way you get more ad revenue. I think, anyways. I think that's how it works. Cabin says hi to Nature. Lisa says hi, Nature. Hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 and good morning. Nature says, "Hi, Lisa, Coffee Cake Mary. Same here, Daisy. Really didn't know that." Um, you know who talked about it was Mary Skiggs. Mary Skiggs is so smart with all this stuff. She said something about playing a playlist, you get more ads. And if you're just playing a playlist to support, right? Why not? So anyone who wants support the people who are now monetized, the best thing to do is either replay their live stream or play their playlist. It helps them. It helps us. Coffee Cake says, "Okay, I voted now. I got the trivia wrong." That's okay. There's more tomorrow. Scully says, "That's a good to know about the playlist ads." Yeah. And yesterday I played Adventure America and I noticed like almost after every video, there's an ad. And I don't care because I'm not sitting there watching I'm just playing it for them. Sometimes I watch though. A million views pays between 9 and 18 grand. And some people do this every month. What? Whoa. Scully's Nature Dog says, "Hi, Scully." Coffee Cake says, "Hi, Nature." Scully says, "Nature Dog." Cabin says, "Hi, Lisa." Sonal says, "Oh, I didn't know. I will add them to my playlist." Nature Dog says, "All right, that works out perfect. Thanks for the advice." You're welcome. Oh, you guys, I finished my tea and didn't even know it. I finished my tea and I did not know it. Oh, I wish I still had more. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. It's 9:28 a.m. and we have 80 degrees, 80. 80. It's time for a second cup of tea. I agree, Cabin. I agree. Scully says, "But I have a lot of members, so that's good revenue." Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm just starting out memberships. Um, I'm starting out. I'm working on their perks. I'm working on their content. Someone says some of my viewers get frustrated with ads. They do get frustrated with ads, but you know what? Once you're monetized and you want people to watch your ads, if you want people to watch your ads, you have to watch theirs. It's that simple, you guys. We help each other, right? We help each other. You put a video on and you run to the bathroom or you run and get a drink of water or whatever you need to do, and then you go back and watch it. Coffee Cake Emoji's here. She says, "Sonal, sorry I missed you." Scully says, "Reciprocity." Reciprocity? Yes. I know it's like reciprocal, but it's reciprocity. Someone says, "It's okay, Coffee Cake." Someone says, "Chloe, 24 hours to go live." Lisa says, "Hi to Kevin." Hi, everybody. And good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. There was a bird down here, you guys. I don't know where it went. Reciprocity. Thank you, Scully. Thank you, Scully. Lisa says, "Hi, Cabin." Cabin says, "Hey, Scully." Scully says, reciprocity. I'm a great editor of the copy. I've written several novels as well. That's so cool, Scully. I love that. So are you famous? Is Scully a famous dude? I'll tell you what. Go over to Scully Pop's channel, you guys, and take a listen. Oh my goodness. You will thank me. You will thank me. We finally have some bird activity. I hear a bird. I hear a doggy dog. Want to see Daisy, you guys? Scully says, I'm known as the author that reads to you. That's cool. I was going to start reading a book my brother in law wrote. Actually, I have the book. Stay there, Daisy. I'm going to show you guys the book. You guys remember Amanda? Remember Amanda? Amazing Amanda? I guess she's working a lot now, so we don't see her much. But remember when she first came in here? She said, Kelly, you really should be reading books to people. And it gave me an idea. My brother in law wrote a book, and here it is. This is the book he wrote. That's my brother in law. His name's Patrick O'Brien. He goes by Pat. This is the book he wrote. And I want to read it. I got to find out about copyright stuff. I do have permission to read it. I just don't know. I don't want to lose my channel over it. But that is the book I wanted to read to you guys. But I don't know. I don't know how that'll work out. We'll see. And our show is the Insane Reading Show. I love it, Scully. Everyone smash the like button, but not your device. Thank you, Lisa. Sono, I'm probably going to do a late night silent stream with moving lights. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Sono. Oh, thank you, Sono. Very cool. Yeah, Mary, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's the only book he wrote. He's got like a couple more in the works, I guess. I thought he actually had 2 published, but he has 1. And from what I've heard, it's really good. It's a really good book. So Scully, how do you get past YouTube and their legal, jargon? You're good. Every book you can imagine is right on YouTube. Really? It's okay to read a book? I don't want to lose my channel. I don't want to get in trouble. Hey, Subby. I've had no problem whatsoever with that. Oh, okay, Scully. Well, thank you. Nature Dog says subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, Nature Dog Realms. Everybody check out Nature Dog Realms as well, you guys. She's got her beautiful life in Colorado and her beautiful dogs. Takes us on walks. We play games, all kinds of fun stuff there. And check her out, okay, everybody? Mary says, LOL, Subby. Subby's pondering. I do try to stay in the public domain, but I've done plenty of excerpts from books. Long as you don't read the whole thing word for word. Oh, I was going to read the whole thing word for word. Yes, I was going to read the book word for word. I almost got a strike on my channel for restreaming. Nature Dog, I want your bed. The doggy bed? That is so beautiful. Someone says, I deleted the live stream quickly. Yeah. Anytime you have a copyright issue, delete. That's right. Sub says, hey, Roll Call's Cabin. Nature Dog laughs. The Reinhardt's channel. Thank you very much for the sub. The Reinhardt's channel. Thank you, Reinhardt, for being here. That is Steph and Jack. It's Wednesday. Anybody have plans today? Anybody having any plans? We don't. And if we do, sometimes they just don't happen. Like yesterday, I was going to do a live stream around lunchtime at the park, but we went to the park and we sat down on a picnic table there by the water. And I thought, you know what? I just not. I'm just going to sit here. And I took some videos. I posted some videos, some shorts, and we didn't do one. So we will be back tonight for puzzles. That one I can tell you is guaranteed. Anytime in between now and then, you may see us and you may not. I never know. Scully, well, I guess the creepy pasta genre is picky about using others' work. The Reinhardt's channel, God bless you all. Amazing channel. We definitely support you all. The Reinhardt's channel, thank you. Sono says, I also celebrate my milestone with a short once I hit 3K. That's right, celebrate, Sono. Scully says, but you can get permission from your brother in law. Yes, he gave me permission already, Scully. But how do I tell YouTube that? The Reinhardt says, thanks for the wrench. You come back again, Reinhardt's channel, and I will give you a wrench. Lisa says, no, my plans always go backwards. Mine too, Lisa. So maybe I shouldn't make any. Right? We do our morning breakfast or tea time stream now, and we do puzzle streams tonight. Sometimes in between, we might come back. We might just come and do a members only. We might come back and do a love members only, love hearts members. You never know. We never know what we're going to do. Scully says, just put a simple disclaimer in your description. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scully. I will do that. Yes, he sent me the book. Um, I tried to get a copy of the book, and I couldn't. So my brother-in-law, I asked him first, and he said, "Of course, of course." And I said, "Well, I'll pay you. I'll pay you for whatever." And he said, "No, nope." And he sent me the book, so I do have permission. Hello, my favorite lovely people. Hi, Anne. Hi, Anne. How are you? So good to see you. Scully says, that's exciting. People send me stories to narrate all the time. I bet they do, Scully, because you are so good at it. You are super good at it. Cabin says, hey, Anne. Anne, how are you? Cabin, how about you? I saw Cabin yesterday. I saw Knuckle ask you if you made it out to your cabin over the weekend. And you said, no, it was too much rain. Scully Pop says, I can send you my disclaimer if you like. Sure. Sure. I just woke up from a nap. Oh, that's good, Anne. Cabin says, hi, Anne. Anne says, hi, Cabin. Lisa says, hi, Anne. Yeah, Scully, my email is on my homepage of my channel. Sure, send me. Thank you. Anne, how you doing today? I have to catch up on your channel. I caught up over the weekend, but I don't think I've caught up this week. I'm not sure. Sola says, I'll be right back. Lisa says, I'm sorry. Ann says, hi, Lisa. Nature Dog says, hi, Ann. Ann says, I dreamt about Al Pacino. You dreamt about, okay, wait. You dreamt about Al Pacino. Is this circa 1980 or circa 2025? Which Al Pacino was in your dream? He was the devil disguised as a man. Oh no. Mike's here. Hi, Mike. Mike's using our beautiful emojis and especially our new one. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Nature Dog's laughing. The one in the same movie. Nature says, hi, Mike. Mary says, hi, Anne. Wait a minute. What movie? He was the devil disguised as a man. Oh, that movie. What's the name of that movie? Devil's Advocate. Yes. Gitten. Hi, Gitten. She says, hi, everyone in this lovely chat. Hello, Gitten. She says, I'm out hiking and picking herbs. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Mary says, hello, Mike. Scully says, here you go. Daisy May Productions has permission to narrate and publish this story. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scully Pop. Thank you. Outside the Scully Dollar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cabin says, hey, Mike. Mike says, I'm only 13 subs away from 700. Everybody go check out Mike the Bike Dasher. Mike the Bike Dasher, you won't be sorry. He's a great guy. Works very hard. Hello, sister. Well, hello, name I cannot read. Welcome. Mary says that was a good movie. Scully says to his work. The rights to his work. Thank you, Scully. Mike says hello, Cabin with emojis. Mike says hello, Mary with emojis, and Nature Dog Realms with emojis. Thank you, Mike. Ann says I obviously didn't like the end of the movie because in my dreams he got destroyed. Oh, Ann, you're so funny. Cabin says hello, Gitten. Nature Dog says hi, Gitten, and great to Mike. The name I can't read says, I, sister, with love and respect, I support you, sister. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Scully says, sorry about the typo. Oh, we don't care about typos here. Mike says, aiming for 700 by the end of the week. Absolutely. Everybody check out Mike the Bike Dasher. Our new friend with the name I can't read says, may God take care of you. Thank you. Mike says, thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hit that like button. And don't forget, if you're lurking, hit that like button. If you're working, hit that like button. And if you're twerking, double tap your screen on your mobile device. Thank you, everybody. It says hello, roll calls, Kevin and Chris. Kitten, how are you doing today? You're out taking a walk. How lovely. That sounds like a wonderful day. Ann says, we have such great doctors here, Kelly. This is the third time I go to one of them and they declare I'm all good, even without giving me one glance. No way, Ann. They were born with x-ray eyes, it must be. Oh, Ann, really? Is healthcare that bad over there? Scully says, okay, I got to get back to it. Catch you later, Daisy Pop. See you, Scully Pop. Scully Pop says, thank you, Mary. Scully Pop, thanks for being here. Have a good day, Scully Pop. Everybody check out Scully Pop's channel. You will not be sorry. You will love it. Thank you, buddy. So good of you to be here. Scully says, okay, Mike. Mike connected with Scully. Thank you, guys. Great people, great channels, everybody. Chloe says hello. Ann says, no, that's how much they are scared to look or help a foreigner. No way. They do that because you're from South Africa? Really? Nature Dog says, have a great one, Scully. And Nature Dog says, hi, Chloe. Ann says, they think we will sue them for the littlest, mistakes. So they're afraid of malpractice. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a little scary, all that stuff. Because you need health care. You need doctors to take care of you. You can't help it. You were born somewhere else and live somewhere else, right? That's your life. It's a lot of people's lives, not just you. Everybody should be able to get health care. Gitten says, yeah, it is. Have a paper bag full with dandelions for marmalade. Oh, nice, Gitten. How cool is that? Cabin says hi to Chloe. Nature Dog says, Ann, I have family from Cape Town. Really, Nature Dog? That is so cool. Yeah, Ann's from South Africa. Ann says, which doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence in them. I hear you, Ann. That's a little bit scary. Mike says, Chloe, I connected to your channel. Chloe says, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Mike says, that's a cool unicycle you've got, Chloe. I like it. Ann says, if you're scared of that, it means you don't believe in your own abilities. That's right. Right on, Ann. Right. Excuse me, everybody. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, hump day, everybody. Hump day. Hi, everybody. So this morning I made a fried egg and a half a bagel. And it was good, but my stomach's like still growling. What is going on with me? Crazy. Uh-oh. I hear somebody's playing some music. It's the guy across the water. I'm going to have to talk over it. Darn it. I don't like that. I don't want a copyright strike. Chloe says, it's just a video of a girl riding a unicycle. And says, all this darn hoo-ha just to get 2 molars taken out. Mike says, I see, Chloe. And says, Nature Dog Realms, I lived in Cape Town for a while. Nature Dog says, oh no. Mike says, still cool, LOL. Yes, it is cool. A unicycle, right? Cool stuff. You guys want to see Daisy? Here, I'll show you Daisy. Is she just the cutest? She's so cute. There you go. There's Daisy, everybody. You got to see Daisy Dukes. Nature says, very nice, Anne. And says, my first home I owned was bought in Cape Town many years ago, Nature Dog Realms. Nature says, yes. Nature says, nice, Anne. Mike says, Daisy. That's Daisy, Mike. Yep. You should be a storyteller. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Anne says, in 1986, to be precise. Captain says, she's so cute laying there, isn't she? She is just a sweet dog. And if you want loving from a dog, this dog will give it to you. She is very sweet. Mike says, I remember 1986 like it was yesterday. Come on, Mike, you don't remember that, do you? How old are you? Always says, much love to Daisy the Woo. Daisy the dog. Daisy the dog. Nature says, hope Daisy's feeling better. She is. Thank you so much. She is feeling better. Mike says, I am 69 years old. You are. Stop it. You are not 69 years old. I'm not even 69 years old. I'm on the other end of the 60s. I'm on the low end. I'm not in the high end. Hey, Daisy. He's such a liar, this Mike, Ann. That's right. He is. Daisy the warrior princess. There you go. Mike's laughing. Excuse me, everybody. You are not 69 years old. Mike says, hello, Lisa. Mike's using the emojis. Thank you, Mike. And says he didn't even blush while lying. I know. Mike lied to us with a straight face. Hi, Foxy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Who sings that? Or what song? No. What sitcom, old sitcom is that from? What sitcom is that from? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And says, hi, Foxy. Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. Lisa says, howdy, Mike. How day? How day? Kitten says, hi, Foxy. Foxy says, can I borrow Daisy? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No borrowing my doggy, doggy dog. Nature says, welcome. Anne says, oh, Kelly, I have to tell you this one. Oh, guys, sit down, grab your coffee and your tea and your water and sit down. Anne has a story, and Anne's stories are always great. All right, Anne, lay it on us. Nature says, welcome back, Cotter. Yes, Nature. Yes. Yes. Welcome back, Cotter, you guys. Yep. Welcome back, Cotter. That's the show that made John Travolta famous. Yeah. Welcome back, Cotter. I loved it. Epstein, um, Vinnie Barbarino. What were the other ones? Horseshack. Remember Horseshack? King Colin. COD Gamer dropped a like and, and connected. Thank you, King Colin. Thank you. I will check you out as well. Thank you. Thank you. Mike says, hello, Gitten. Yeah, everybody, if you guys subscribe to our channel, we subscribe back. I do go on my computer when I go on there, and you have to go in there and I hit subscribe back, and then I watch some of your content. So thank you. M. Sade, welcome. Mike says, hello to Gitten. Nature Dog says, Horseshack. Yeah, Horseshack. He was the best, wasn't he? I can't imitate him, but I wish I could. Mary says, Nature, I sub to your channel. Thank you, Mary. Roll call says, hello, King Colin. And says, both my youngest sons, Ruan and hubby, decided to exercise to lose weight. And at the same time, I just changed what I eat. In 1 week, I've now lost 4 kilograms and they none. Good for you, Anne. Congratulations, girl. That's fantastic. All that exercise and not down 1 kilo. Yeah, your diet really has a lot to play in that. And LOL. That's a good one, Anne. I love it. Mary's using emojis. Thank you, Mary. Gitten says, hi, Mike. Also using emojis. Thank you, Gitten. Thank you, everybody. Yes, check out all these channels. Check out all of these channels here, everybody. Great people. Also, check out Roll Call's Cabin, you guys. You won't be disappointed. He's great. Nature Dog says, Mary, thank you. King Collins says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is blessed today. Just support everyone and grind together as a family. Thank you, King Colin. Anne says, wish you could see their sour faces. Anne, are you rubbing it in a little bit? Are you giving them just a little shot? Jamie says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning. Jamie, how are you today? I saw you working out recently. That's good. Everyone work out. That's good. Take care of yourselves. Anne says, of course. Why not, right, Anne? You got bragging rights, girlfriend. You got bragging rights. You strut them. You strut them. That's right. King Colin Cod Gamer. I just pinned your message because I really like it. And his message says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is blessed today. Just support everyone and grind together as a family. And I really like that. Thank you. Nature Dog says, Mary, thank you. I think I got that. Wish you could see that. I got that. Got that. Of course, Anne says, because they laughed when I said I'm going to lose much more. You tell them, Anne. You show those boys. Hi, Logan. Logan's here, everybody. Just dropping by to say hi. I hope everyone's having a great week. Hello, Daisy May. Thank you, Logan. I just made Logan a moderator as well, so you guys connect with Logan. He's got some great channels. Everybody, check him out. Nature Dog says, and walk around in a half shirt. Yes, 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 yes. And they wore the jeans like all the way up to their boobs, practically, right? Cabin says, hi, Jamie. Nature says, hi, Jamie. Jamie says, hey, Cabin. Hey, Nature Dog. And says, they don't want to believe me that exercise alone isn't going to help. That's right. That's right. It will maintain. If you exercise and keep eating the way you are, you will maintain your weight. But if you want to lose weight, you also have to, watch your food intake for sure. Logan says, much appreciated. Well, I appreciate you, Logan. Thank you. Tina says, sorry, your voice is loud. Turn your volume down, Tina. Too loud for my sister. If my voice is too loud, you guys, turn your volume down. There's no volume on this microphone. It's just a microphone. Nature Dog says hi, Logan, and also hi, Tina. Logan says hi, Mama Chris. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Nature's laughing. Ann says no, they think exercise allows them all the cake and sweets they want. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't. Right on, Ann. Right on. Yep. Logan says hey to Ann. Everybody check out Ann's place too. And Tina the Fire Emblem. Check out and Roll Call's cabin. You know what else we didn't see today is Benita. She may be lurking, but she may just be busy. Benita, if you're lurking, good morning and welcome. Kathy Martin. I don't know. I haven't seen Kathy Martin since I think Sunday. Kathy, if you're lurking, I hope you're doing okay, girl. MK Fitness is here. Good morning. Hello, MK Fitness. Welcome. Sonal says, I'm back. Welcome back, Sonal. Ann says, hi, Logan. Nature Dog says, yes. If you work out and you eat and you go eat at Wendy's or Burger King, you're not really going to see results like if you ate healthy. That's right, Nature. That's right. If you want to do weight loss, you have to adjust your diet and eat healthy and exercise. I mean, you don't need to just exercise, but exercising, it makes your bones strong. It makes your heart strong. Um, it just exercise really does the body good. You need to move the body, you guys. The body is not meant to be just sitting or laying. It's meant to be moved. Move your body around during the day. Take a 5-minute walk, a 10-minute walk. Um, Go up and down a flight or two of stairs. Do something for your body. Answers off. And says, hi, Logan. Exactly. Sona says, I sub to Colin. Thank you. MK Fitness says it's possible with exercise alone, but depending how much you eat, there's a good chance you wouldn't survive that amount of exercise. That's right, MK Fitness. That's right. Yep. Nature Dog says, sorry, working out my mic right's crazy. You just take care of you, girl. That's okay. Do your workout. Ann says, MK, they eat big meals and a whole lot of snacks. They eat big meals, a lot of snacks, and they don't exercise. Yeah. That's unhealthy. Unhealthy, unhealthy. But until somebody wants to get healthy, there's nothing you can do. Right? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning, everyone. It is 9:59 a.m. on Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, just about 10 a.m. on the east coast of Florida. We have 81 degrees. It's a beautiful day here. MK Fitness is Ann's place. You're right. I'm probably not walking 1,000 meters a week either. Logan says, I hope everyone has a great day. I'll catch you all later. Thank you, Logan. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day too. Much love to you guys. Colin says, thanks for the sub. I am just chilling, grinding the watch hours. Takes forever. I live in the UK. It does take a long time, you guys, but you will get there. Keep working on your channels. Keep figuring out what to do. And just keep doing it. Try to be consistent if you can. Some people can't. Some people can go on every day at the same time, and some people, their lives don't allow it. So you just have to adjust your schedule for your life and your channel. Okay? You'll get there, Colin. You will get there. It's Wednesday, hump day. Anybody got plans? Anybody doing some plans? Ann says, I'm getting so good with the walking now. I walk faster than Louie at the hospital. Couldn't believe it, but now my legs are asking, what the hell did you think? It's good to get out and take a walk. Yeah. Someone says, hi, Ann. I walk fast, Ann. I do. I walk fast. And, a lot of times we're walking, my husband and I are walking. He's like, can you slow down a little bit? And I'm like, sure, but can you speed up a little bit? Right? Okay, sure. I'll slow down a little bit. But how about you meet me halfway and you speed up? I'm really I'm more than willing to compromise, but I'm tired of going the distance for everybody that does not go the distance for you. It gets to you after a while. Years and years and years of that, it gets tiring. Ann says, hi, Sonal. Sonal says, hi, Ann. MK Fitness says, LOL, Ann, don't overdo it. Your cardio ability goes up way faster than your joints and tendons adapt. Good advice, MK Fitness. Thank you. Sonal says, I couldn't walk on the hill because my legs fell asleep. Really? And says, MK, that's what hubby said too. He said, watch out for the knees. I was walking real fast too until I got knee issues, says MK Fitness. I mean, I'm not a speed walker. I just have a fast gait, um, a faster gait, probably because I'm so short. I'm 5 foot tall. And so I've always had to walk faster to keep up with people. But my husband is like, he's a laid back, relaxed dude. And he just like, I don't know. What do you call it when you walk like you don't have a care in the world and it doesn't matter if you get there in 5 minutes or 5 hours? That's how he walks. Me, I'm on a mission. If I'm taking a walk, I'm on a mission to exercise my body, to get my heart rate going, um, and to get moving. That's when I'm walking. That's me. But now everybody's like me. Everybody's different. Nature says, I am a fast walker too, Daisy May. You are? Yeah, me too. Everyone's always telling me to slow down. Okay, I'll slow down. But could you speed up a little bit? King Collins says, I'm always streaming at a lot. I'm close to 2.3, getting close to 3,000. Got to keep grinding. You're almost to 3,000? Oh, you're at 2.3. Okay, well, you're getting there. You're getting there. Everybody's on their journeys. Everybody's taking their treks, and everybody's different. I just got 4K recently. Our friend Nature Dog Realms just achieved hers as well. It is possible, you guys. You can do it. You can do it. Cabin says, I'll call that strolling. Someone says, I mean leg cramps. Yeah, you got leg cramps? Yeah. Kitten says, you can come and take a walk with me, Ann. Ann says, I used to be so, Kelly, till I got stuck inside during COVID. Been sitting mostly since then and got to a point where I could barely walk. Yeah, COVID did a lot to us as far as our health goes. So you just got to get back out there. Take a walk every day. It's a little one. 10 or 15 minutes is all you need. If you want to do that, walk, take your phone and your music, listen to your music if you like, or a podcast, someone's playlist, whatever, and put it on. And even just walk 7 minutes. Walk 7 minutes down the road and turn around and come back and walk 7 minutes back. That's 15 minutes. Do that 3 times a day. That would be sufficient. And says, but I'm slowly getting it back. MK Fitness says your muscles and cardiovascular system can adapt within a few days and significantly change in weeks. Joints and tendons take months for any adaptation to occur. Thank you, MK Fitness. So smart. Nature Dog says chill walker. Ann says, I'm noticing that, MK. Nature Dog says, I'm the same on a mission, right, girl? I'm going for a walk. I'm on a mission. I'm not going to lollygag. Sometimes I lollygag, though. It depends. But most times I'm on a mission. I want to walk to the beach. I want to take my videos and my pictures, and I want to walk home. And I don't want it to take 2 hours. I want to walk there and walk back. So this morning, listen to this, you guys. This morning was 6:45, and Daisy and I walked to the beach. I took some videos and some pictures, and we walked back from the beach. We walked through the park next door. I'm sorry, the park across the street, and we came home, and it was 7:20. So in 35 minutes, we walked to the beach, back to the park across the street, and back home again. 35 minutes. I wasn't lollygagging. Lisa says, I walk slow, but always try to keep up. See, Lisa, that's me. My whole life, I've had to try to keep up because my little legs. So I always did. Even at work, people say, my God, you walk so fast. And your little legs are going, 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 they would say. Ann says, I would love to get in. I would love to too, Gitten. Can I come too? MK Fitness says, awesome, Ann. Glad you're getting back. Just don't be like me and overdo it. Yeah, don't overdo it. Ann says, no, I tried to, but sometimes the patience gives out and I overdo it like today. MK Fitness says, I currently also got to restrain myself after a 3-month layoff. Granted, I was kayaking and caving crocodiles. Oh, catching crocodiles with fishing gear and the lasso during the last time, but still. That is cool, MK Fitness. You were kayaking and catching crocodiles. Also, had a few weeks of nothing in there. Yeah, sometimes you do stuff, sometimes you don't. Gitten says, oh, yes, everyone is welcome. Thank you, Gitten. I would love to take a walk in Sweden with you. That would be really cool, actually. Sweden. Beautiful there. I'd like to see Sweden as well. Norway, Finland, Sweden, all of Europe, almost all of Europe. There's a few countries I wouldn't care if I could see them. That would be great, but there's a lot of countries in Europe I'd like to see. Anne's place, that might have been me yesterday. LOL. That was Daisy. She's snoring. Anne says, tell me you're a guy, please. Yes, he's a guy. Anne says, MK, tell me you're a guy, please. Yes, he is. Nature Dog says, one day I would love to lead a hiking walk. Aw, that would be nice. That would be nice. MK Fitness is not really, maybe a little. Yes, Anne, long hair. Yes, long hair, bearded and a metalhead. Yes, he is. He's great. Check out his channel. Oh, I don't want to accidentally flirt with a woman again. So you just flirt with the men, Anne? Anne doesn't want to accidentally flirt with a woman again. So she'll only flirt with the men. I'm an equal opportunity flirtist. I'd like me a Crocodile Dundee. Oh my God. Anne wants a crocodile. Oh my God, Anne, you make every day just fun. You make every day fun. She's too funny. I'm an equal opportunity flirtist. I flirt with all. I don't just flirt with women. I don't just flirt with men. I flirt with women too. LOL, Anne. At least the typos is not your thing. Sonal and his typos. Sonal and his typos. Nature Guy and his typos too, right? Nature Guy took off. I don't know where he went, but he does typos too. The cowboy on YouTube dropped me for a loosey floosey, so I'm gonna go for the Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee. You know who I call Crocodile Dundee? Buzz and Bolt's dad. Buzz and Bolt's dad. He sounds just like him. Crocodile Dundee. That's what I always call him when I get to see him. Nature Dog says, and you're so funny. Anne? Are you talking to Anne so funny? You don't know him? You don't know Buzz and Bolt's dad? Buzz and Bolt are their dogs. Oh, they're great. That's a great channel. I think it's called For My Dog Buzz. For the number. For my dog Buzz. Unless he's changed his channel. Let me see. Oh yeah, he's called For My Dog Buzz. For the number 4 MYDOGBUZZ. He's a great guy. He says, Anne, you're something. Isn't Anne great, you guys? She is. Anne says, no, I don't. Someone says, Tina, I'll behave if you're watching. Tina won't get rid of you. I won't let her. LOL, Lisa. MK Fitness says, now I still got to catch some crocs. No. Now I still got to catch crocs that aren't just bigger than me. All of mine were, but also heavier. Didn't weigh them, but doubt they were. You catch crocodiles? MK Fitness? What? You've had crocodiles? That's interesting. That is interesting. Look at those pretty clouds, you guys. Aren't they pretty? MK's got a buddy in Louisiana with whom I can definitely catch some big gators. He has even 14 footers as trained pets. What? Really? Wowza. Ann says, what do you do with them, MK? Well, crocodilians, but yeah, crocodilians. I like it. 14-foot gators. Wow, those are huge. King Colin, I share you out on my community post and message some of my friends and mods. They come for a few support and love. Thank you. Thank you, King Colin. That's wonderful. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. And I subscribe to your channel, so we're good there. I'll come back and watch your content. Great. It is Wednesday, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's 10:13 a.m. What are we doing? We are going to be saying goodbye very, very shortly. Thank you, King Colin. Ann says it was my dream to have one in my yard in South Africa, and then I won't feed them. They will feed themselves on the burglars that like to come at night. Right on, Ann. Right on. MK Ann's place. I only go after them where they cause problems. The ones I caught so were far invasive and came from an illegal leather farm in an area with many endangered birds. Oh wow. I see. Yeah, they can be a big problem, says Ann. Wowza. Wow. Crazy. In an ecosystem not adapted to a macro predator like that. Wow. So you really are a crocodile hunter. You really are Crocodile Dundee. Are you in the UK, MK Fitness? I think you're in the UK, aren't you? Yeah, most people don't get that, do they? Right, Anne. Well, I like the Crocs that go on your feet. Oh, those Crocs. Okay. Yeah, Crocs. Yep, they're Crocs. They're very comfortable. I do have a pair. I don't know where they are because we packed up everything. But I do have a pair. I want to get another pair for the beach because the ones I have, I don't want to wear at the beach. So I want to get a new pair of Crocs. Hi, Stardashians. Daisy May, how are you today? I'm good. Eric, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Everybody say hi to Stardashians. Ann says, but coming from South Africa, I know just what all can happen when you don't protect the cycle. I'll bet you do, Ann, right? Someone says, hi, Stardashians. Eric, what are you guys up to today? Are you gigging it or are you working your W-2 job? He says, I'm okay, just going to do a catering order. Oh, you're all already working. Wow. Roll calls. Kevin says, hi, Eric. Stardashian says, hello, Sonal. Hey, roll call. Oh, Daisy's snoring. Well, welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Ann says, hi, Stardashian. So does Lisa. Eric says, hi to Lisa. Do I have a poll up? No, I don't, do I? Oh, well, that's okay. Anne, you are so funny, says Nature Dog. She is nature, isn't she? Anne is hilarious. And Anne, the thing about Anne is she has all these stories from her life, and they're all cool, interesting. They're really, really great stories, and they're all true. The stories she tells you are true that happened to her in her life. And it's like some of them are just so bizarre and funny, and um, some of them are sad. And some of them are really super sad. But Anne is a great lady, you guys. She is great. Hi, Plain Sharks. Welcome. Good morning, Daisy May. How are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, Daisy. How are you? Plains, I'm good. How about yourself, buddy? Star says, hey, Nature. Hey, Plain. MK Fitness. I'm from Germany. That's right. That's right. I heard your accent yesterday. I was watching you. You're from Germany. That's right. Somehow being in the jungle halfway around the world hunting crocs felt like a normal Tuesday to me. Now I'm in 3.5 million city and feels normal too. It's funny how we can adapt, right, you guys? Someone says Anna's funnier than me. Stardashian says, hey, fitness. Plain says, hey, Eric, how are you? MK Fitness says, I stopped making stories up a long time ago. No need. That's right. The truth and the true stories are all you need to tell. Someone says, hello, fitness. Plain says, I'm good. I'm glad you're good. Stardashian says, I'm okay, man. Heading to do a catering order, bro. Anne says, MK, my dad was German too. My mom British. MK says, hi, Eric. Anne says, my dad came from Hamburg. No way, Anne. Anne, your dad came from Hamburg, Germany? I'm from Hamburg, New York. I'm from Hamburg, New York. I am from Hamburg, New York State. See, Anne? See? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Plain Shark, Plain Shark says, that's good, bro. How much is that order? Star Dashing says 43. LOL, that's weird. It is weird, Anne. I don't know anybody from Hamburg, Germany, but I've heard of Hamburg, Germany, because I lived in Hamburg, New York. And nobody ever heard of Hamburg, New York. And if it's just crazy. I am from Hamburg, New York. Yes, I am. Lived there. Goodness gracious. I'm in my 60s, and I probably lived there for at least 55 years. Yeah. Plain Shark says, that's a good order, man. MK Fitness is English, mom. Sono says, hey, Plain. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, May 7th. We are 1 week already into May, you guys. Right? May 7th. Anybody doing anything fun today? Anybody doing any plans today? Plain Sharks, I'm watching some of your shorts. Oh my goodness, you are so funny. JFK Airport. Plain Sharks has a really cute short. It's called JFK Airport. It's really, really cute. Hi, Knuckle Busted Numbskull. Hi, buddy. Answers my MK. My dad was a small boy when his dad and him moved to South Africa. Lisa says everyone has something in common. Plain Shark says hi, he's Sono. MK Fitness says, and he was in Hamburg with his parents as a child. Not sure where his dad was from originally. That's so cool.